Okay. Brittany doesn't have such good news for us.
Yes, a little better this afternoon, but this morning you're stepping outside to real field temperatures in the teens. It's still breezy, but not as gusty as yesterday, and temperatures later today get into the upper 30s and the lower 40s. Feels like 16 in Central Park, 19 in Bridgeport, 14 in White Plains, and 11 in Belmar and Toms River. Real temperatures still mainly below freezing in the 20s, 27 in the city, and 24 in Belmar. Northwest winds gusting up to 23 to 32 miles per hour. But look what happens this afternoon. Speeds start to drop off down to 20 to 25. Skies are clear. We'll see a lot of sunshine, especially early, with clouds increasing this afternoon and temperatures topping out in the upper 30s and the lower 40s. Heather?
All right, Brittany, let's start with our subways first. We do have the A and the F trains delays and service changes. Third rail power loss, and that's right near High Street. Then as you take, I was just talking about the ferries at the desk, but in case you missed it, Haverstraw-Ossining Ferry suspended between Haverstraw Ferry Landing and Ossining Ferry Landing. Buses will replace the ferry, but our other ferry systems seem to be doing okay. Now, if you're going to Hackensack, New Jersey, and you have to get to Hackensack University Medical Center, we have Essex Street closed both ways between Polyfly Road and South Prospect Avenue. And again, this is a water main break, so that closure is right in front of the hospital, both directions. So do keep that in mind. You have to go around to get into the hospital. Here's the George Washington Bridge. We had construction. The lower level was closed. Everything has been reopened, as you can see. The upper level is also doing okay. So you're looking good right now at the George Washington Bridge. Now, it looks like we do have some kind of police activity right over here in Fort Lee. So do keep that in mind. It looks like that's coming off of the upper level. Inbound Lincoln Tunnel. Look at how nicely that's moving down the helix, getting into the tolls. That seems to be what's going on. Street cleaning rules are in effect. Charlene, over to you.
All right, thanks so much, Heather.
More than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic together. So cold and breezy again at the bus stop. Real temperatures in the 20s, but wind chills down in the teens. This afternoon, a different feel, the upper 30s. Still breezy, but not as gusty compared to yesterday, and mostly sunny skies. The drought monitor just updated some minor improvement around the Catskills, more the same in Pike County, but still looking at severe drought conditions for portions of Ocean and Monmouth County. Rainfall totals in the city running close to an inch below normal, but reservoir levels below capacity, but still better compared to the past few months, only 11% below typical levels. When it comes to our chance for rain or snow, overall a pretty dry pattern. There's only a chance for light snowfall tomorrow morning. We're talking about a trace to an inch in some areas and a few flakes on Tuesday. Heather?
All right, Brittany, we have a commuter alert on the A and the F trains. Northbound A trains running on the F line from J Street Metrotech to West 4th Street, Washington Square. This is all because of third rail power loss. Now, if you're going to Wappingers Falls, or if you commute through that area, 9D both ways at West Street, it's an accident. It's a car that hit a pole. All lanes are closed. This is near the B bus stop across from School Street. So do keep that one in mind. And then you also have the Haverstraw-Ossining Ferry suspended between Haverstraw Ferry Landing and Ossining Ferry Landing. Buses will replace the ferry. Street cleaning rules are in effect. Tanya, Charlene, over to you.
All right, thanks so much. January 10th. I'm Charlene Ellicott.
And I'm Tanya Rivero, in for Mike Marza. Thank you for watching us on all of our platforms, including Hulu Live TV.
You're never more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic. We've got Heather with the conditions on the roads, but let's begin with you, Brittany, and that AccuWeather forecast. And you just got a feel for all, the firefighters and everybody has to be out there in the cold.
You really
it's a tough morning.
It is, and even this morning, it's still breezy, not as strong as yesterday, but there's a wind chill of 16 in Central Park. More the same all around the tri-state. Winds will continue to taper off as we head into this afternoon, and temperatures get back closer to normal in the upper 30s and the lower 40s, so it's not going to be as harsh today. 16 in Central Park, looking at a real feel of 19 in Bridgeport, 12 in Newburgh, and 18 in Morristown. Real temperatures in the 20s, 26 in White Plains, down to 18 in Poughkeepsie, and 32 in Montauk. Winds are gusting up to 23 to 32 miles per hour, but look what happens this afternoon. Speeds dropping off down to 20 to 25. Skies are clear. We'll see a lot of sunshine with temperatures in the upper 30s and the lower 40s. Heather?
All right, Brittany, we're going to zoom in on our maps and we'll go right over here to Essex Street, both ways between Polyfly Road and South Prospect Ave. It's a water main break. This is is in Hackensack. All lanes are closed down in both directions. That's right in front of the hospital. You can see the George Washington Bridge is in great shape. No major issues to report there. You look good coming off the bridge, going across the Cross Bronx Expressway, and look at the Brooklyn Bridge. That's moving well in both directions. No major problems to report. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Tanya, over to you.
Heather, thank you. We continue.
Then 7 minutes away from weather and traffic together. So it's cold and breezy at the bus stop this morning, but it's not going to be as harsh this afternoon. So this morning, temperatures in the 20s, wind chills once again in the teens, but later today, a high of 39, the upper 30s and the lower 40s, and that's closer to normal. The drought monitor just updated some minor improvement around the Catskills and the mid-Hudson Valley, but still looking at a severe drought for the lower Hudson Valley. More the same for most of Monmouth County, and that extreme drought continues for Ocean County. Now, rainfall totals in the city running below normal, close to an inch below typical levels, but our reservoirs are improving, only about 11.5% below typical capacity. Our pattern is staying fairly dry, just a small chance for light snow tomorrow morning and a chance for a few flurries on Tuesday. Heather?
And Brittany, you mentioned that it's cold at the bus stops, and if you are going to be waiting for a bus in Hackensack, especially between Essex Street between Paulifly Road and South Prospect, there's a water main break and all lanes are closed down, and some of the buses run through that area. So do check that out before you head out the door, and you definitely want to bundle up. George Washington Bridge coming inbound, no major issues to report. It's a very quiet ride getting across the Hudson River there at the Lincoln and also at the Holland. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Charlene and Tanya, over to you.
All right.